Welcome back to Post and Pilots. Let's play some more House of Iron 4. We have, of course, the Global Defense Council, or Anarchist Aragon. We're trying to make our way to the Americas. We've carved out, well, Quebec, essentially, and tiny piece of New England here, although the defense of that part it's proving to be tough. We actually built forts here in our landings, a bunch of forts, just so we could maybe hold it. We have had the ability to push from here. Held Bangor in the past, for example, but it's very hard to then actually hold those places, so we're currently not. Currently I'm trying to just hold New England, try to push up here when I can, and sometimes that works, and then maybe get something done that way. We've also tried naval invading here a couple of times and not been successful. I'm somewhat tempted to do a harsher naval invasion, like one that has multiple spots that we land in. It's the risky form of naval invading, because if you fail, then you have no supply. But what it allows you is land next to these ports, and then actually attack without the naval crossing penalty. I think I'd rather wait for Marines. We're also building tanks. We have some modern tanks in storage. We don't have tons of mechanized, which is one of the problems with building tanky units here. I mean, I want more, but yeah, equipment is missing. I wonder if we have some production we can reduce to build more mechanized. Pretty okay on artillery. Actually gaining infantry equipment. Maybe I can drop a little bit on all of these and put that into production of proper stuffs. I think so. So I want more mechanized. Say 15 more factories. I'm just going to drop 5 from the planes, 5 from the artillery, 5 from the infantry. And that should be that. We're low on manpower. Well, low. We have 1 million, but compared to the amount of troops we have in our thing. But I'm kind of hoping for Nigeria here. It's going to take us about a year to get Nigeria to 60 compliance. But then we should be able to core this and gain a bunch more of that 23 million men in there. Sounds good to me. There are other places here that will be available then too, but Nigeria is really promising. Unfortunately, it seems highly unlikely that we're ever going to get Transvaal or what's that other place with all the factories? Here, Natal, compliant enough. It's just occupied as an exile. I don't even know how you stop that. So yeah, probably not. I've also been considering to redo our raiding operations. And I think at least we do not need to raid these places anymore. There doesn't seem to have been any traffic for a while. And then maybe we can instead do some extra raiding places where the Americans might be trading. Maybe like this. We'll see. There might be bombers. If they are, we might want to run away. But let's have a look at that. Did I not have... This is 10, right? Active in 7 regions, but how many task forces do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then this is also 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why 9? I really should set my production lines to put their things into proper places. So I don't have these light cruisers mixed in with my submarine reinforcements. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And this is also 10 now. Alright. Keep all on raiding. Just like that. And yeah, we could consider doing more, but we don't have infinite oil, so maybe that's not where we're going. What's going on here? You are low convoy rating efficiency. I kind of want all of red to have all the zones. Maybe I reset red here. Kill your orders. Okay. Did I choose everybody? This should be choosing everybody, right? That's a convoy rating in Cape Verde Plain, Demerara Plain, Caribbean Sea, Labrador Sea, Newfoundland Sea. And I didn't think we did the thing. I'm just going to do Mid-Atlantic. Maybe that helps. Right. I think this should put us to okay rating efficiency. I hope I didn't screw up any other places. Speaking of other places, we're still doing some sort of naval invasions, right? I think we're still trying to do a hop, skip, and a jump. The reason you're not going? Yep. We need to right-click a thing. Which should mean you go, right? Yeah. There they go. Grabbing those islands, so maybe we can eventually hit the US from the other side. And or Canada. The reason Canada is interesting is because Vancouver? The Couve. And we get pushed back in places. What was I saying? Right. Vancouver is gonna be highly relevant. Is everybody running? No, just one guy. Okay. It's gonna be highly relevant to capitulating the Canadians. And capitulating the Canadians would be very nice. I don't think, even though they have no orc, I don't think I can push these guys out. Maybe if I actually get the support from Quebec. Taking that place would be very nice because it's an airport and we have very bad air superiority over here. But this does not look successful. Oh. Keep trying. And we get people running away again. Let's counterattack these guys. So they stop doing that garbage. Halt. Support. Yeah, but that does not seem very successful. Neither does this. Not quite sure why we're doing that. I still want that. Right. Yeah, that's why I'm doing that. Yeah, okay, let's stop this. Don't think we want to get in that way. This, any openings? Don't see them. Oh, we just got pushed back. Don't like that. Speaking of openings that we don't have. Ouch. Could you not? We did complete our rescue mission. So now I can once again try to try to do some sort of missions here. What are you doing? Defending against attacks and you're just doing anything. So New England is not looking good. There's not really much I can do about that right now. I can try to take that river and raid a bunch of stuffs. I mean, it's people who we don't really care about. Still, it's enemies that we're raiding, and that's kind of good, right? This defense seems to be okay right now. But the Americans have been shown to be very tenacious where these attacks are concerned. Did we really not take this again? I think I really need signal companies. As much as I hate it, I think I absolutely require them on my units. Because we constantly have the issue of our guys running away without reinforcements coming in time. Now, we could put these planes back on Eastern Canada, I guess. Don't really seem to have any air issues in Newfoundland Sea at the moment. Quickly get that push? We did. Alright. Maybe we can hold that river this time. Seem to be holding here for now. That's just so many Americans. Their industrial power is not letting go just yet. I mean, this is very successful raiding. Again, we're not raiding people that matter, but we're very successful at doing that. How about the landing over here? Still on the way. I mean, it's a long trip by boat. I understand. I do understand. Did I push a thing in here? I think I did. So I probably want to capture that place once their counterattack here is stopped. Slowly but surely making our way through Canada. And by surely I mean by the skin of our teeth. While trying to survive by the skin of our teeth as well. You landed yet? These are not the guys I care about. No. Just give me that stupid French island, please. Improved anti-air. So I am researching Marines. Marines and Special Forces stuff. I am researching signal companies. So I think keeping on going with the anti-air is good. Although I don't know. I mean, I can't put anti-air and signal companies into my units. So I'm not sure which one I would choose. Honestly, maybe I should just go for this. Not that I want to build fuel refineries, but I do want the... Oh, speaking of building... Yeah, we're spending construction on stuff that we don't really need. So I don't need fuel refineries, but I want the fuel gain efficiency. So we don't have to buy as much oil. I'm gonna spend some of my factories, I think, to continue building some agency branches here. The anti-cipher thing, and maybe even counterintelligence. I don't know that the rest matters too much, although... This is about recruitment, I don't care about that. Capture enemies. Psychological warfare. Target subject, strength and resistance. More intelligence gain, I mean, it's kind of nice. Coordinated strike, steel blueprint. No, if anything, I want something that makes my guys more successful. Just gonna grab the cipher stuff. And I think I might also start building some factories. Because we clearly have some factories to spare, more or less. And we're not swimming in military factories anymore. So I would like them on core territory. Eastern Aragon, certainly. And then what? Guess I'll add some infrastructure in Portugal. Because this is core land now. So it should be good. Something like this, sure. Build them when you have the time, and then I can build some factories on it. Did I finally land? On that island. Did I get bounced? No. Just still am. Did I not unpause since? I might not have unpaused since. Fine. Let's go back here because this is more pressing. And then I'm going to stay paused and then check back before anything had the time to change. These guys are recovering their morale, their organization pretty quickly. Which is unfortunate. So I would like to use the time when they, well, kind of counterattack them, right? So when they push and run out of organization, then counterattack. It tends to be a decent tactic in Hearts of Iron, but at this technology level, apparently recovery rates of the Americans are so high that it's really nothing I can do. Can push this thing, which is nice. Could try to push there. Are you Italian troops? Can't be, no, you're Mexican. United Mexican States. Their troops might not be as good. Getting across this river to that airport would be so nice. I was about to say maybe once I have tanks, but tanks are notoriously bad at pushing across rivers. So let's try this once more. Just gonna push this to stop them from counterattacking me. Maybe we can get it. Seriously. Why is it that when they get counterattacked they stop? I thought I'd understood some of the stopped fights. But the, hey, we get counterattack and then we stop helping? That part I don't quite get. Yet. Are you gonna stop attacking too? No. So normal attacks work. It's just that support attacks stop when counterattacks happen. I may have to stop this. Yeah. It's too much counterattacking. There's risk of me losing the place here. And that's not something I want to risk. Also wouldn't mind trying to push for... Oh, speaking of pushing, we just got pushed out. These guys are just very good at pushing me. In this case, it wasn't even the Siegel Company issue, I think. I think we just lost that battle. That's what happened there. New England front shrinking again. And I know I keep advocating for smaller fronts, but that's not what I meant. Now we should really be able to... Should have landed here, right? Yes. And we sunk the French flagship or something. Marines won. Alright. Let's get better Marines. And now how do I do this? Do I have the manpower to build actual Marines? Or do I repurpose some of my troops as Marines? I'm not out of manpower, right? What does a Marine thing look like? I think I just want it to be 20 combat with just Marines. So we get all those amphibious bonuses. And then we run support artillery, engineers, signal companies. Field hospitals, recon. What does recon give me? Defense, breakthrough, soft attack, recon, liability. What's my last one? Signal. I would like logistics, but I don't have logistics. So maybe it's just signal. Did this hurt our amphibious stuff a lot? Where is amphibious? Wait, is it just gone now? Marsh, desert, fort, river. Urban plains, mountain hills. Don't like that. There's amphibious. 175% attack. Single company, still amphibious. And then I added recon. I don't know if amphibious actually is gone. Or if it's just not showing this thing doesn't scroll. Because it's bad. Can't increase the size of this or anything. I don't know. I don't want them to not be amphibious. That would be defeat the whole purpose. Fine. No recon. Could you run support anti-air and still be amphibious? You could, but it would hurt you. Wait. Oh no, 175%. Yeah. Plus 75. Could do this. Now I don't have the anti-air, I don't think. Because I've not been building it. Let's not do this now. Marines. Save. And then train some? Oh, Special Forces cap. Yeah, okay. Let's train this many. Special Forces cap. I think I'm already sizing that stuff. Should we switch to something else here? Construction does not help with military factories, right? No. And we're still doing infrastructure and stuff, but maybe repair. Maybe just go for training time reduction right now. Get those Marines out. Yeah, let's do that. But still, why is my Special Forces cap what it is? And how do we change it? This does not add cap. This does not add cap. Capacity multiplier, plus 5%. And that's it. Wow. That's not a lot. Now I forget how the multiplier works exactly, but it's somewhat it's either based on your manpower pool or your total troops or something, so you only have a percentage of people that can be special forces or something like that. Okay, we're getting some support in here, but I think I'm counterattacking this just to... Oops. Just to... What? Support this defense. We might even get our push in here with this, honestly. Which, while it does not give me the airport, I don't think. Maybe it does. Maybe the airport is in that province. It's really unclear. Shot down some ace or something. Getting pushed hard here. Let's not do that attack. And now you want to take back our land, and I dig the idea. Is that probably the Japanese in the south? Or who's killing Chile? Nobody knows. Look at all those sunk boats. Yeah, I don't really care. I do care about this. If I get the opportunity... There's already some help walking there, but I'm gonna... Oh, we're losing this place already. Yeah, and we're gonna get stopped from defending here. Yeah, there's some pushback. Alright. All the push forward we're getting here, if that's even a word. Ooh. You gotta hold your attack, unfortunately. We need to defend Montreal. As much as I want to continue this push, I need to keep Montreal. And 14 is not a good number. Not a good number at all. What are you complaining about? Nothing. You're pushing that back, which for once is fine, I think. I seem to be defending okay here. Wait, do we just flee? No, not everybody. No, there's still people here. Whew. But we did stop the attack on the north, which I don't like. Yeah, okay, maybe that push is not a good thing right now. We might get thrown out again, or close to. I don't know that we have actually been thrown out before, but we did throw out these guys. Let's have you not support. If we do get this place, it doesn't seem trivial because they're still getting in all that support from somewhere. There must have been a lot of people sitting behind their lines, just waiting to fill in. Which is impressive. I wish I had that. Oh, that's all these places. Yeah, I don't actually really care. Let's kill that, that. I do want to check back in on my eastern front. Where are my guys at? There you are. Is that the next enemy? But I think there was something up here that was more interesting, right? Let's right click ourselves, see the... Why is it blue? Right click ourselves. Where's this blue? Oh, because... Can I somehow right click actually myself? There. Now this is a thing, but wasn't there something up here, or did the Japanese take it all? I mean, I guess we do the hop here and then try to go north somehow. That's not exactly going to support our Canadian invasion. But maybe there's something else we can do. Might have to stop raiding some stuff around here. It's not like we need this raiding anymore. Just keep capacity up. Now, let's do a quick check in with our production. Just so that you don't annoy me as much. You join the Spanish Theater 1. So do you. You join Recon. You're going for Spanish Theater 1, okay. You're supposed to join Recon. You're supposed to enjoy raiding. And then these recon guys can be part of that reinforcement fleet. So can you. This battle cruiser can be up there. Alright. Now back to the fun part. Woof. This push across seems to finally be working. There we go. Halt your attacks. Try to defend that place. Why is supply so bad up here? Oh, because this is a new region. Yeah, that might be a bit of an issue. But that's future me's problem. Probably next episode me. Now, do I feel like I can push something here or not? This seems kinda pushable, maybe? I don't even know how these guys get to keep on counterattacking me if I'm attacking them already. Right? I'm already attacking that tile of the map. How can they still send people to attack in the other direction from there? Doesn't make any sense to me. This does. And this might be a chance for us to capture Providence again, if they leave us the time. They're doing a pretty big rush at our front line there. And that could be their downfall. Speaking of downfall... Wait, I got the airfield. Nice. Is supply enough to get some air here? There is. Yes, easily. So I have some oil, so I'm just gonna grab 600 jet fighters. Because I got them. Put them over here. New England. In probably both of these modes. Now, is that gonna be enough? Probably not. But it might be... I mean, enough to actually get superiority? Probably not, no. But it might be good enough to give us some combat advantage. How's it looking in the air here? Why do I have 400 fighters here? Did I just send 600 people? I mean, they have a few more. Wow. So, can I build up that thing? Can I go... Build me a giant airport? I can. Can I also build radar? I can. Pretty already am. Maximum level already reached. St. Lawrence. Okay, so I'm building that. Am I getting it though? I don't think so. Belongs to the Global Defense Council. Okay, maybe it's just showing in the wrong place. It does say it's mine. 63% in New England. Wait, nothing in St. Lawrence? Or is it just 100%? This is weird. But assuming we do get that, that should show up in our thing, right? We should have intel. 23% air detection, they have way more. From radars and range, control territory. Do we get stuff from radars and range? We do, but not a lot. But okay. I just assume that this is not lying to me. We have 5 out of 5 anti-air. I don't know how this works. Another thing I would be happy to know about in the comment section, if that's something that you know. So how do buildings in a split state work, essentially? Be my question. Did I just push these guys out? I did. Should be very good. Now up here we're not regaining any organization because of the, well, supply situation. Local infrastructure, previous infrastructure. Unfortunately, I just can't build enough. Would I be able to push in here? Is there a border here? There is. That's a nice surround. That might do a thing. Please hold that airfield. If I lose this again, I can live with it, but I don't want to lose that airfield at all. Which I'm not currently doing. Let's split you in half, hold you, and have you go there. Help defend the airfield. We needs it. Support that push. Ottawa looks not super defended. I mean, it's into a city across a river, which is awful. Maybe I should be pushing this instead. At least Ottawa is not working. This might. Not send everybody because I don't want to lose that province, but it's nice nonetheless. This push might work. This defense seems to be working. This is still alive. Yeah. You want to be on play, but I probably still need to give you the stuffs again, do you? Don't I? No, I already did. Nice. So they should be going, but we should be putting a cut in here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. If you have anything to say to me, then do it down there in that comment section. And see you guys next time.